We have the 8th ranked team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, welcoming in the Michigan Wolverines, a team that we have seen a few times.
You've talked to the IU people. They've saw the ranking. What are they saying?
They did see the ranking. They're excited. And we got to just spend some time with Coach Signetti over there, who's quite the character. What was your biggest takeaway from that meeting?
What was your take from Coach Signetti?
Wow, is this what we're going to do here? Yeah. I think that he's confident that they're going to make it all the way. There's no question in his mind that this team is capable of it.
Kind of called Michigan out. Now he's got 3 big games here.
He did. At the basketball game assembly, he went out there. He said he knew he needed to fire up that crowd, and that's what he did. He said Purdue stinks, as does Michigan and Ohio State, and now we're at that point of the season.
They used a different word, didn't he? Use a different word?
I was trying to be appropriate, guys.
Okay, well, he did all that.
Yeah.
She knows. She's talked to him. She's talked to the players. You talked to the Michigan team, Colston Loveland, big star last week. Davis Warren came through. What did they tell you?
This is such a great segment for HQ. Well, let's see. Colston Loveland feels like he's actually getting some of his production that he's hoping to get going on, but obviously it's all about the team. They realize that at this point of the season, they probably don't have much of a hope to make the Big Ten championship. And he told me that the goal right now is just to wreck the seasons.
I've seen
the seasons of the teams
Curtis
that are going
work
up
on
again.
tape.
Yes.
But what is he talking about? How's that thumb?
That thumb's actually doing better than expected. So
he took the sprint off it, didn't he?
Yes. Last week he had the splint on it. There's a little thumbnail question. It was very bloody. It's still there. There's some people said that he's missing a thumbnail, but the thumbnail is still in existence.
But he's still got 5 really good receivers.
He does.
Even without a thumbnail, should work out for him.
Yeah, the splint will be off in this one, too.
I think she's got it covered, don't you think?
I think so. 3:30 Eastern on CBS on Saturday afternoon. See you then.
Love you guys.
We'll be here.
Jenny, Brad, Gary, always giving us a good laugh. We appreciate it, guys. And it's all going down on CBS. Michigan trying to spoil a magical season. For number 8, Indiana, 3:30 Eastern time on Saturday. Indiana 9-0 for the first time in program history. On the flip side, the Wolverines, the second worst win percentage by a reigning national champ in like 70 years. You can watch it on CBS or streaming on Paramount+. All right, Damien Harris is still with us. Chip Patterson is joining the party because we're going to break down this matchup and a couple of others for Week 11 in college football. Damien, you're going to give us a player to watch. Chip is going to give us the picks. So let's start with Michigan, Indiana. I certainly didn't have Indiana going undefeated up until this point on my college football.
Did anybody other than Chris Signetti?
Exactly. He might be the only person, but hey, that's what counts, right? Damien, who is your player to watch in this matchup?
Well, I hope we're going to be watching Will Johnson this weekend. Okay. Star corner for Michigan. He's listed as questionable right now, but he is really the only hope for this Michigan secondary against Curtis Rourke and this Indiana offense. Michigan secondary has gotten much, much less production with him being off the field. I mean, if he's not out there today, expect some really big numbers for Indiana in this passing game.
Yeah, I'm looking at Indiana definitely going to win here, going to improve to 10-0, heading into that massive game against Ohio State in Columbus. But in terms of a best bet, let's take that 14.5. Let's brush it at the side, okay? Because I need to take you to the best fourth quarter team in America. Because in the fourth quarter, these undefeated Indiana Hoosiers are outscoring the opponent by 9.3 points per game. They've got the number 3 fourth quarter scoring offense. They've got the number 1 fourth quarter scoring defense. In that win against Michigan State, 0 net yards allowed by Indiana's defense in the fourth quarter. You can get this at FanDuel Sportsbook. We can make every moment more at 2.5. So we're going to go back to the well because the well's still got water. Indiana in the fourth quarter is your best bet.